Hello, everyone. My name is Evangelist Renee Boone, and I bring to you greetings from Harvest Church, where my pastor is Bishop Dr. Edward Ramirez. It is an honor to stand behind the sacred desk of Dr. Rob Parsley. Today, my message comes out of the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 14 to 16, and the title of my message is called, Are You Filled to the Brim, or Are You Slightly Dim? This is how we should represent God at all times. You know, it should be such a spark of a light that people are attracted to the light and they will want what we have. Now let's go to the passage, Matthew chapter 5, verse 14 through 16, and it reads, You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Notice it says it'll glorify your Father in heaven. It's not glorifying you. It's to God be the glory. Every time we go around people, our light should be so infectious to where it's flickering, it's constant, it's bright, it's all over, to where people are like, wow, what is she doing that makes her shine so bright? It's because we stay in the presence of God. And once we get around people, sometimes, we want to fit in the world. Sometimes I used to be like that. I used to be so lukewarm that when I got around family members, I'd get like this. I dumb down a little bit and I hide the diamond that I am behind a case, to where I didn't want people to know that I represented God, because I didn't want to get picked on or get talked about. And imagine going to work, getting around your coworkers, getting around your boss, not standing up for Christ, not standing up for the gospel. When you entertain those jokes, when you entertain those lewd jokes, when you entertain people cursing around you, when you entertain people talking about they're going to the bar and they want to invite you, now all of a sudden you go from a flicker to slightly dim. This is a dangerous place to be, and we don't want to be lukewarm, because the Lord will spit you right out. We are not to be conformed to the world, but we are to be transformed. We're to be transforming people. We need to keep our light on at all times. How dare we dim down the gospel that is inside of us? How dare we not tell our testimonies? How dare we not brag on God because we want acceptance? So let your light so shine before men, so that people may see your good works, and they'll glorify God, and they'll give God the glory. They will want what you have. If we go like this, then who's gonna know who God is? If we even go like this, who's really gonna know? And people are watching us, whether we know it or not. People are watching us to be the example of the gospel. You are the only Bible some people will ever read. So what is the gospel according to you? They'll never know if you're slightly dim, but they'll know if you're filled to the brim. So just be encouraged today, and just know that when you stand for the gospel, that God is pleased. You don't want to go before him at the end of your life and he says, depart from me, you worker of iniquity. I never knew you, because you chose to go from here on fire for God to slightly dim. It's a very dangerous place to be. So again, I encourage you, stand up for God. Don't give up on God, and he'll never give up on you. He loves you too much to keep you where you are. Let's not be lukewarm, but let's be on fire for God. The times call for it. The times call for us to be a light in a dark world. Amen. So I thank you today for listening to my message. Are you filled to the brim, or are you slightly dim? Amen and amen.